Hi, good evening. This is Alcan. Welcome back to my channel. I don't know if you're aware of the situation, but Inside Edition recently had an interesting episode of a situation that's happening not just in New York but around the country. Fare invasion is an epidemic. It's costing the city more than $2 million right here in New York. Other transit systems are reporting similar problems. Of course, the thing is, this has been going on for a long time, and the city, New York, the state, the agencies don't seem to get grasp of what needs to be done to stop this epidemic, which is what they're calling it, an epidemic. My solution is simple. We know police can't be everywhere. The solution is the Eagle teams need to be stepped up. They need to be almost every station. They need to have police powers to detain people until police come to take them to central booking. That's what you need to do. And the fines cannot be $100 every time. And these people are repeat offenders because we've seen the videos, people jumping, crawling underneath, cocking the turnstile, everything they can to avoid it. And then when they'll do that, the gates. And I love my favorite. Even though somebody paid a fare, they took the turnstile, they hit the gate open to let other people in for free. Like 6 to 12 people went in through one gate in a few minutes. They even were at Times Square assessing the fare beating problem. What was it? I think it was 84 people went through within an hour. I had to show you the video. This is from Inside Edition.
Where it's an epidemic. Look, in just 2 hours, we counted 84 fare evaders, close to one per minute. Watch as this young woman strolls through carrying her coffee. Why did you do that? Because I love
84 people in an hour. You know how much 84 people cost the agency in 1 hour? Let me see. Let's use a calculator on this one. Okay, this is the calculator. We put down 84 people. See, 84 times 275, which is the fare that you're supposed to pay on the subway. And the answer is $231. And that's in 1 hour at one station. Now, can you imagine same amount every hour for the next 8 to 10 hours? You're talking about thousands and thousands of dollars. You know, this is insanity. And also on the video Inside Edition, you had individuals who didn't like to see the cameras. One of them tried to knock a microphone off the reporter. And one said, "Are you a cop? A cop?" They won't stop unless you're police. So this is why Eagle teams need to have police powers. They will not listen to trans employees when they jump the fares or vandalize the machines, because some people vandalize the machines so they can sell these $2 rides. You need to step up. You need to detain these people until the police come, and you have to hit them real hard in the pocketbook. I mean, for the first fare invasion, maybe $100, but the second time should be to 500, and the third time should be 1,000. And every time you do that, 1,000. People open the gates. First offense, $1,000. Second offense, $2,000 every time. And those knuckleheads who keep messing with the machines and messing it up, they should be hit with $10,000 fined for every time they do that and hit with the RICO statute, because that's like organized crime these people are doing. There is no reason for this nonsense. This story about, because we're poor, we have no money. Listen, you have white people doing the same thing, jumping the turnstile. And they showed that white lady with the cup of coffee. You know what I told her? She's told me that, and I had police powers to arrest her. I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am, but I guess you and your coffee is going to have to wait till somebody comes with your card to pay that fare, or you're going to be detained till the police come." That's what you got to do. You got to throw it right back at them. They don't want to pay. You give them an option. Either you leave or you get detained till police come. Because when you go through without paying, you're trespassing. You didn't pay. You don't have permission to be in the system. You're trespassing. It'd be like if you just went into the White House, into the president's office without permission. You can't do that. That's the same thing here. You gotta be firm. If the agency don't want to do what they have to do, then the politician's gonna have to step in and say, "Listen, enough is enough. We gotta stop this fair beating. We gotta collect the money we're losing." Because when you're losing all that money, the fare goes higher. You're cutting jobs. You're cutting services. Because there's no other place to do it. And in some cases, employees have been screwed out of money. In 2010, we had an illegal catalyst post on employees working on subway motorman divisions. And it turns out they could have, if they had stopped the fare beating to a certain point, they didn't have to do this cap. But because they didn't do it, the cap was really illegal. They had to pay people back a lot of money. Unfortunately, I wasn't one of them. So the thing is, you have to stop this epidemic of fare beating once and for all. Because, congestion pricing is on its way. I don't think people are going to be too crazy about paying over $11 every time they bring the car into Manhattan because somebody doesn't want to pay through the turnstile. So, I mean, if they want to talk to me about doing these things, how to correct this problem, I'll be more than happy to talk to you. Any politician or anything, I'll be happy to talk to you. But you got to stop this epidemic because it is draining the transit system out of money they desperately need. So this is Al Can saying so long for Mal, and don't forget your stop. And the fare beaters a lesson they never forget.